finally got a GoPro. Time for some surf clips. Good morning. So probably about 7 something, maybe 7:30, and what better way to start the channel than sunrise on the beach in Mexico. So this channel is mainly going to be about my surf progression and kind of things that I'm learning and stuff that will help the beginner to intermediate surfer that's trying to push themselves to get better quickly. I've only been surfing coming up to 2 years now, 2 years and a few months, and I've progressed extremely fast. I felt that the less time I was a beginner, the more it would help me, because I'm planning to surf for the rest of my life. So I just surfed every day and did a lot of things that I'll be sharing on the channel. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of an intro. I didn't even say my name, but Anton Robinson. Woo! Let's get some waves. That was shit. I did the wave catching part well, and then I think I leaned back too much in the bottom turn, so it just like air brakes me. Really annoying.
So at this point, I actually had no idea how amazing this surf session was going to become. Where there'd been a few bigger waves coming in, everybody was actually too far out, and this allowed me to stay on the inside and just catch wave after wave after wave.
That one was better, but I felt like I was going to lose the board. I did the right bottom turn then, and kind of went almost to the nose. I could have stepped one more time, so I was in the pocket, but there's more waves.
So living in this area in Mexico has made me appreciate longboarding, even though it's not as trendy anymore, especially for us younger people. It's the thing that's helped my shortboarding the most. So a big part of this channel is going to be surfing all types of boards, from small boards to big boards, because I feel like it's such a beneficial skill to develop.
I've just realised you can't see my feet, so I've changed the angle. I really want to nose ride, of course, and at the moment I'm still at this point where my toes never really hang off the board. I might get like that far away. You going right? Yeah, are you? Oh, go. Yeah. Yeah, you go left here. You do not want to lose your board, so I had to bail out of that one.
So a good thing for you guys and girls that are more beginner to watch is how many times I look over both shoulders to work out what the wave's doing and whether anyone's coming towards me. The main reason for this is it's going to help prime my brain to understand the patterns of the waves, because having started older in life, that's one thing that we don't have.
Well, that was impressive. I fell off the board and fell back on it again. I never thought I'd be able to do that. I was mad. Yeah, it was a really good wave. Still just not surfing it as well as I want, but yeah, I kind of had a really, I don't know if you'll see it in the video, but a really easy paddle. On pop-up, I barely paddled for it. So yeah, it was good to do the timing for that, because that's something I struggle with.
Twice that's happened.
So one of the things I'm struggling with is moving straight to the nose when I'm actually in the pocket from my pop-up. So if you notice here, I do a faded bottom turn, which is amazing. And with the way the board lifts up, I could have just walked all the way to the nose. And this happens a lot where I'm like one step away. So that's definitely something I'm gonna work on. I have been unconsciously working on it for a while, but yeah, seeing all this footage back has just made me realize that there's still some work to be done. So this next wave was the only big set that came through all day. And this often happens with people, is they see one big set all morning and then they sit there, but then chances are when it comes back around, they're not even going to be in position. And in this case, there was literally just two of us out back here and everyone else got washed up. So yeah, this is why everyone hates longboarders.
I feel like I'm not, maybe I should wear a leash, because with waves like that I'll be able to like risk myself more, whereas there's still a big concern of like keeping on the board. Surfing leashless has helped me so much, because you're really aware of everything, you know, you're watching the lineup, you're feeling your feet, you're feeling the board, you're learning how to keep the board with you. And even when you do surf with a leash, it's good to implement those same principles, because your leash will break one day, right? So the less strain you put on it, the better, and you don't damage the board by holding the rails well and falling on it and grabbing it when you fall and holding it within your legs.
So after that last clip, I managed to ramble to the camera for 3 minutes straight. So I thought I'd do you guys all a favor and delete it out, because I didn't really say anything of value other than I was going to catch a couple of waves in, and then proceeded to bail the first one. So in my head, that doesn't count. So stayed out for a while longer, caught some more, did a fairly good nose ride, which we're about to see, and then went in and continued with my day. So yeah, this is what the channel is mainly going to be. A lot of the other videos that I'll do will be slightly more educational, where I'll actually be focusing on a specific technique. And again, there'll be a lot of shortboard videos because I mainly shortboard. Any day I get on a mid-length, I might give it a go, and then yeah, a lot of longboard stuff as well.
I think that counts as a nose ride. I'm gonna have to watch the video back, but I felt really close to the nose on that one. She's all good. I stupidly let go of it when I got right to the shore, thinking it would just stay there, and the wave just kept pushing it. Damn. But that was a sick one.